Hello, Mousy. Ready?
Why are we still hanging around here?
We need to talk, Igor.
I'm all ears.
Got some intel that needs acting on. NAR is preparing a huge shipment of munitions, maybe food as well. We can't let this opportunity go.
Oh, you're not wasting any time on that radio, huh? Sure, I'll look into it.
Looks like your mentor sold you out. Or perhaps he was involved in all of this from the beginning. Regardless, he's clearly no longer your friend. He set a trap for you, Igor. What are you gonna do about it?
¿En qué parte sí? Ah, aquí. No.
Don't you even flinch. Either of you.
Oh God, it's... Shut up. We're in some deep shit.
Stop talking. So, you're both working at the lab. Care to tell me what you're up to, my esteemed colleagues?
We're just taking measurements of Chernobylite crystals.
As you may know, it behaves differently outside the reactor room. A single piece of Chernobylite can turn an entire building into a crystallized structure.
What the fuck are you doing? You signed an NDA.
I'm a guy with a gun. This gun trumps your NDA. Please, continue.
Okay. What else do you want to know?
I assume there have been some Chernobylite field studies. What did you learn?
Well, it seems the more Chernobylite, the faster the crystals grow. I mean, exponentially faster.
Interesting. What's your hypothesis?
Well, the phenomenon seems to be triggered by reaching a critical mass at certain growth thresholds.
What else?
It doesn't look so bad now, but if our calculations are correct, The growth will really speed up in a matter of days.
Corporate doesn't know anything about it yet, but
What are your current time estimates?
If nothing impedes its progress, the Chernobylite crystals will cover the entirety of Pripyat within 30 days.
My God. I really need to hurry then.
Cazzo.
I hope I don't run into that maniac. What was his name? Kimiuk? Why would the old man request an evacuation hatch under the laboratory tent? That's weird, right? Are we worried about getting trapped? After that fucked up action in the hospital. He's right to be... It's probably nothing.
Oddio.
Everyone thought he was just some nutty professor. He blindsided us all. The agents figured out how to disable the technology he uses to make jumps. The stupid thing was heavy as shit. We had to carry it on our backs to the so fucking surreal. Those things can go through walls. I saw it with my own eyes. Yet this one is trapped in a simple cage. That's not a simple cage. He must have used proprietary NAL technology we don't know about. And what's that supposed to be? The green crystals? Fuck knows. I only care that he keeps this ugly son of a bitch on the right side of the bars. I'm gonna keep an eye on him anyway. I don't want to end up like Victor. What the fuck am I doing here, huh?
Trovato.
I hope we run into some rabid dogs. I've always wanted to shoot a dog.
Before you jump to any conclusions, I can explain.
You've been behind this the whole time. Enough of your games.
What are you talking about? You know me. I helped you. I helped Tatiana.
Don't you dare bring Tatiana into this. Don't you fucking dare. I know you're hiding things from me.
You're acting irrational, my dear boy. This isn't you. If only you knew the extent of my discoveries, my plans for the future.
I don't care about the future. I care about the truth. But I'm going to get it out of you, one way or another.
Igor, please. Let's talk this out calmly, like men of science.
What's NAR's interest in Chernobylite?
Their interest is in a potentially trillion-dollar business. I trust I don't need to explain the possibilities of a nearly unlimited energy source.
I don't care about that. They're keeping Tatiana here against her will, aren't they? Why? Where is she?
Tatiana is a patient, a very valuable one. That's what's keeping her safe, at least for the time being. NAR has done some despicable things, I give you that. They've conducted some questionable experiments on human subjects. But Tanya is different. She's special.
I researched Chernobylite myself. It has many potential applications. What are you and your NAR overlords planning to do with it?
I know you did. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. The catastrophe of 1986 was a great gift for humanity. One of the greatest.
What are you talking about?
Chernobylite opened a door to something that will change the history of mankind forever. Forever!
Energy capable of creating a singularity, multiple singularities, and tunnels between them.
More than that, it gives us access to the ones already in existence. It's like an autonomous vehicle that can take you anywhere in time and space, complete with maps. The first such route is already in place. We just need to make sure it's safe.
Tatiana Amelieva. You acted like you had no idea what happened to her. But she's been here this whole time, hasn't she?
Yes, I cannot deny it, but please, you don't know all the facts.
God in heaven, is there not a single shred of decency left in you?
I could tell you things that would turn your whole life upside down, but I don't want that. I can't have you falling apart. Don't you understand? I need you.
What are you saying?
I need you here. You're going to help me save her.
I will ask you one last time. Where is Tatiana?
Igor, please. Listen to reason.
Do you want to learn about your personal threshold for pain? I said talk!
All right. But it's still Kozlov's fault. You have to believe me. Tanya is in the power plant, I swear it. Kozlov is keeping her there. Listen to me, Igor. This is important. You understand that what I'm trying to accomplish here is bigger than you or me.
Shut your goddamn mouth! I can't listen to any more of your excuses.
You can't leave him alive, Mousy! He will thwart our plan! He will bring about the end of the world and the reign of the Rat King!
Don't do anything you'll regret later, Igor. You're better than them. Remember that. More practically speaking, you might need the old bastard later.
I know the safest thing to do is to kill you. But I'm leaving you alive, against my better judgment.
Thank you. You won't regret this, Igor.
Oh, that remains to be seen. We will talk again. And when we do, I expect your full cooperation.
Absolutely. Go find Tatiana in the power plant. After, we can talk.
Tarkan si attacca,
Finally, some definitive proof. Tatiana is at the power plant.
Jesus Christ, what a goddamn tragedy. Misha was a good guy. You'll have to write to his wife. Explain. Explain what? That a monster escaped from a mad scientist's secret lab and killed him? No. We blame it on Saint-Michel's. Easy. What a stench. Why do the eggheads need dead animals anyway? Probably for some kind of test. I don't know. Fucking hell. Stop complaining. It beats transporting human cadavers, doesn't it? Cadavers? What cadavers? You don't know? Know what? What? Nothing. Forget I said anything. Seriously, forget it.
Se non posso passare. Proviamola.
He's holed up over the... Tango's behind cover. Careful. He's behind cover. Flank him. It's just one guy. One guy. Get him. Flank his ass. No mercy. He's behind cover! Flank him! It's just one guy! What motherfucker's vanished? We gotta find his ass!
Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Sapevo. Merda.
Hey Igor, I did some recon for you. The way's clear, but the main task you'll have to complete yourself. I also found something really useful.
Have you heard of cloud seeding?
I've heard that it's possible. Why?
Because it was used to save Moscow from the Chernobyl fallout at someone else's expense.
There's a lot of crazy theories surrounding the Chernobyl catastrophe. What's your source for this one?
My mom told me it's what caused my father's thyroid cancer.
But there are a lot of factors involved in...
My mother was a doctor and a chemist. Trust me, she would know. Anyway, she told me what it looked like. Fighter jets shooting bullets with silver iodine and the radioactive clouds. The rain would wash down the toxic particles. The first cleanup operation was just 2 days after the Chernobyl disaster. Obviously, it was done in secret. The goal was to make the rain fall on smaller cities and villages in Belarus and Ukraine, for the cloud could reach Moscow. The little people suffered because of it. No one can even guess how many people died in the radiation-related diseases in the following decades. Of course, the authorities denied it. They're still denying it even today. Every time I think about it, I wish I had one or two of those fuckers in the sights of my Moss and Nugget.
I find that hard to believe.
Naturally. I heard you were once a true believer in the system.
It's not that simple.
No need to explain yourself. It was a long time ago. I just hope you're smarter now. Those in power will always think of themselves first. Communism or no communism.
Hi, Olga.
I'd be glad to.
Fantastic.
No jokes while we're trading. Okay, Igor, let me introduce you to your new best friend, the AK-47. Beloved weapon of revolutionaries and freedom fighters for decades. Some countries even put it on their flag, because it played such a big role in claiming their independence. But enough history. I'll give you some pointers to help you understand the weapon's full potential. The biggest challenge is compensating for recoil in automatic firing mode. You must learn to control it. Don't worry, the cans won't shoot back. Do your worst. Or best. Ready? Commence firing. Not bad at all. You sent many of them to can heaven. Okay, Professor, I think you've learned the basics.
Bene.
My favorite egghead! What have you been up to?
Fighting NAR, shadows, Chernobylite, same old boring story.
Your everyday stalker chores, huh?
Sure. Hey, you never told me how you became a stalker.
It was a fucking slow process, all right. At first, I wasn't looking for anything specific. I was a wanderer, an urban explorer. When that didn't turn my crank anymore, I started getting into dark tourism.
What's that?
Well, it's like visiting places that gives you chills. Catacombs, mass graves, concentration camps, mausoleums, cemeteries, dungeons, mass murder scenes. Places that always seem to be under a shadow, with all this negative energy. I can always sense it with my third eye.
Well, that's a peculiar sort of holiday destination. Well, what were you hoping to find?
I'm not entirely sure. It was just cool to be there. Fukushima, Ground Zero, the Paris catacombs. When I came to the exclusion zone, something changed. I knew right away I was gonna stay here and make a living catering to my fellow tourists. Most of them were just Western idiots who needed a babysitter. But it was fucking worth it. This is me now, Mikhail the Stalker. Making a living in Pripyat, scavenging, wheeling and dealing, listening to dark voices. Cool, huh?
Yes, very cool. But I'm worried about these voices of yours. Perhaps you should ease up on the radioactive shrooms? Mikhail, you've been around.
Have stuff gathering and...
Perfect. Let's...
Listen closely and don't interrupt. I'm gonna help you hone your survival instinct. Pretend like your life depends on it. On second thought, don't pretend. Take this shit seriously, got it? All right then. You already know how to scout for useful herbs and mushrooms, eh? What you don't know is that the root of most plants can be eaten as well. If it's not rotten and you pull the plant out efficiently, you have a good chance of getting some free food. How fucking great is that? So, the more plants you gather, the better your chances of finding something edible. You try it now. I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to gather as many healing herbs and mushrooms as you can. Ready? Go! Left! Run, Professor, run! Scoop those green bastards up! Only 10 seconds left! Time's up! Come back, Igor! Let's see how you did! Great job, Igor! Your survival instinct is strong. Or maybe you were just hungry, I don't know. Anyways, that's it for now. Well done! Good to see that big fat brain of yours doesn't get in the way of some real action.
Nice job. It's so great to work with someone who actually cares. I'm tired of whiny people's bullshit.